Good day, guys! We are the Certified and we are back for another judging video. Just kidding, but today we are going to talk about the risk management because it is really important to avoid possible dangerous moments at our event.
And to start our program, we are going to look at the viral video that includes sudden risks and accidents. And we are going to give you some insight on how to deal with those potential risks if you are an event organizer and you run into a situation like
This is really interesting because we are hospitality students. So let us watch the viral video.
Naka-record ako, kuya. Kita ko sa likod.
Isang college student sa Iloilo matapos makakuryente sa isang tinatawag na wet party. Sa inisyal na investigasyon, nakakuryente ang biktimang 18 anyos matapos dumikit sa isang steel railing. Basa raw noon ang katawan niya. Binabasa kasi ang mga bisita sa wet party na parang isang outdoor disco. Sugatan din ang isa pang estudyanteng kasama ng biktima. Ang party sponsored umano ng College of Business and Accountancy ng Central Philippine University kung saan nag-aaral ang mga biktima.
Quite a story to tell after 100, yes, 100 of their wedding guests became violently ill during their reception. Some say they thought they were going to die. So what went wrong? This couple spoke with West.
Bride and groom are describing, of all things, their wedding. Just look at the photos. Wedding guests being loaded onto stretchers. Melissa and Jesse Abbott planned a picture-perfect reception here at this rustic lodge in upstate New York. The meal was served at 3 p.m. Then, 3 hours later, it started. The bathrooms inside became so full that they actually threw tarp on the ground out here for the sick guests. Ambulances were called. All of a sudden, this beautiful reception area turned into a triage area. They were rushed to the local hospital. Doctors found they were suffering a serious case of food poisoning called Staphylococcus aureus.
So what can you guys say about the video that we just watched? I think there is a big problem with the production and also the safety planning is flawed.
And I agree with that. That is kind of scary to see that because it creates trauma and nightmare for their customers, especially on their special day.
Yes, and if we are one of the experienced in that situation, I would like probably break down and be scared at the same time.
I really agree with you. It seems like they did not assess the possible risks that could occur during the event.
Do you still remember the CIC?
Yes, I remember it. It is also known as Convention Industry Council. And in 2010, they come out with an accepted practices exchange that clarifies the definition of risk management. As you know, risk management is about identifying potential injuries or damages that can be prevented or insurance.
But to expand your knowledge, there are 4 terms we need to be familiar with when it comes to identifying risk management. The following terms are risk, crisis, emergency, and disaster. I know some of you are little confused because some of you thought these 4 terms were the same thing. Risks are the possible event when disaster, emergencies, and crisis occur. Crisis is a small event that can occur. Emergency are unforeseen and sudden event. Finally, disaster are unpredictable but deadly.
Oh, that caught my attention. You know, Jamila, it is really important to have a secured planning because it is a disaster for all the people that are there in the event.
Yes, and when you look at it, it's a man-made disaster. There are malfunction in their particular activities.
I agree with you. And as what I remember, there are 2 possibilities that can cause disaster and ruin an event. which are the natural and the technological. To me, it does not really have anything to do with the situation or the clips we've watched because the natural disaster are about flood and earthquake. However, the technological disaster are about computer crash, power failure, or something like that.
I realized that the organizers of this event must have a list of all information that will take place at their event, such as the contact information of the participants, the date and time, etc. They also need to assess the risk and consequence of holding this event so they know ahead of time what to do if there is a problem.
Yeah, you are right about that. In order for the event to be a success, they need to seek all the plans that they have put in place. Your team needs to be able to take it step by step. If a plan fails, they need to take immediate action to produce better production on the day of the event.
As an organizer, you need have to contingency plan or a plan B that can help the event run smoothly. We all know there are two methods risks. The first is to turn the risk into a new idea or a plan. As I said before, the second way is the most popular.
I think I knew that. Is that buying insurance and signing contracts?
You are right, Jessa. Buying insurance is the way to transfer the financial risk of loss, injury, or damage to the insurance company. That is a guarantee of payment in the event that a risk actually occurs. A contract, on the other hand, is a binding agreement between the two or more persons or parties, especially the one that is in writing and legally enforceable.
Having contingency plan and plan B are really a big help to those organizers for them to have a smooth event organization.
I think that the organizers of the event made a mistake, which is why this happened. I also think that they did not follow the health and safety guidelines that provide a healthy and safe workplace for all employees.
In addition, the event organizer must distribute a safety memo that must be clear and concise so that it is understood by the event staff.
After the incident, a responsible person must write down the details and information about the incident so that the organizer can determine the main reason of the accident.
They also must to know the word welfare service and the transport and traffic service. That brings comfort and satisfaction to the participant and employees. Having a simple setup of lost and found, drinking water station especially if the event happens outside. Or maybe having an officer who will facilitate if ever the event will cause traffic or delays to a lot of people.
It only means something having proper risk management and planning can contribute to a better and successful event.
And that's it for today. Thank you for watching.
Have a nice day, you all.